So for people who don't know, the last couple years you've been like building a following on IG doing comedy shit.
Yeah.
But give me some of your background before you decided to do the Instagram comedy shit, because you've been around for a minute, like just kind of in the scene of LA and the music shit. So kind of break down some of your like how you got kind of introduced into just the entertainment world.
Man, I mean, I'm 17 years in, dog. You know, so I was like 15.
Right.
DJing, producing and shit type of shit, you know? And like in 2000, I want to say 6 or 7, I started really getting like a little momentum with the music, and I had a record I called Industry Beefs.
You were rapping? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I was producing, rapping my own shit at the time, you know? This is when like having the studio at your crib was like
a big deal.
A big deal,
yeah.
You know? And I had a record called Industry Beefs, and that caught the ear of Steve Lobel and
shout out to Maniac Lobel.
Yeah, so Maniac Lobel and Shauna Lewis. And this was around the same time, like I remember when Steve had me come over to his house, right? It was me, Sean, and Steve Lobel, and we were at his house. And
I'm sure Jamie Adler was hanging around somewhere.
Yeah, he was somewhere. I mean, crazy story. Jamie Adler saw me getting arrested. I got arrested at his fucking at his offices right there in Hollywood. So we were at his house.
Yeah,
you know, and he's like, "Yo, man, I really, you know, like I like your record, and you know, thinking about, you know, hopefully, you know, getting to manage you." And he's like, "Yo, I have this other kid that I want to show you, and just let me know what you think," you know. And we go into his garage, and he pops his record, and his record called "The Bulletin." A Bulletin Got No Name.
So it was Nip.
At the time, you know, it's like Nip was barely like coming up, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember me and him got signed the same week to like, to get managed by the team, and that was the beginning of more or less like me kind of getting my feet wet like in the industry.
So you were managed. How long were you managed by Lobel?
I was with him for like 4 years.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Yeah, Steve's like fan, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. You know, so I got to, you know, get records with a few of his other artists like Bone Thugs and
Ayaz, Sean Kingston.
Yeah.
Man.